Robert Ernest Simanek is born on 26 April 1930 in Detroit, Michigan. He graduates from high school there in 1948 and works for the Ford Motor Company and General Motors before enlisting in the United States Marine Corps on 13 August 1951. Completing recruit training at Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Parris Island, South Carolina in October 1951, Simanek is ordered to Camp Pendleton, California the following month. After further training there, he sails for Korea in April 1952, joining Foxtrot Company, 2nd Battalion, 5th Marine Regiment, 1st Marine Division on 6 May. On 18 August 1952, during the Battle of Bunker Hill, Simanek's patrol moves well forward of friendly lines to occupy an outpost when the Marines run into a trap. In a selfless act of honor, he throws himself on an enemy grenade to save his comrades and is severely wounded in the leg. Following evacuation, Simanek receives medical treatment aboard the hospital ship USS Haven and in Japan before being returned to the U.S. in September 1952. He is then hospitalized at Mare Island, California, and at Naval Station Great Lakes, Illinois, until he is placed on the temporary disability retired list on 1 March 1953. For his heroic action, the Medal of Honor is presented to him by President Dwight Eisenhower in a White House ceremony on 27 October, becoming the 36th Marine to receive the Medal of Honor in the Korean War. Simanek marries Nancy Middleton in 1956, and they remain married until her death in 2020. Together they have one child, Anne. After retiring from the Marine Corps, Simanek obtains a degree in business management from Wayne State University and is then employed in the auto industry and by the Small Business Administration. On 15 January 2021, the Secretary of the Navy announces that the Expeditionary Sea Base ESB-7 will be named USS Robert E. Simanek. At the age of 92, Robert Simanek passes on 1 August 2022 in Novi, Michigan. His death leaves only 65 living recipients of the Medal of Honor. In addition to this medal, Simanek is also awarded the Purple Heart, the Korean Service Medal, with 2 Bronze Service Stars, the United Nations Service Medal, and the National Defense Service Medal. His citation reads, "The President of the United States of America, in the name of Congress, takes pleasure in presenting the Medal of Honor to Private First Class Robert Ernest Simanek, Marine Corps Service Number 1207049, United States Marine Corps, for conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty on 17 August 1952, while serving with Company F, 2nd Battalion, 5th Marines, 1st Marine Division reinforced in action against an aggressor forces at outpost Irene, Korea. While occupying a patrol en route to occupy a combat outpost forward of friendly lines, Private First Class Simanek exhibited a high degree of courage and a resolute spirit of self-sacrifice in protecting the lives of his fellow Marines. With his unit ambushed by an intense concentration of enemy mortar and small arms fire, and suffering heavy casualties, he was forced to seek cover with the remaining members of the patrol in a nearby trench line. Determined to save his comrades when a hostile grenade was hurled into the midst, he unhesitatingly threw himself on the deadly missile, absorbing the shattering violence of the exploding charge in his body and shielding his fellow Marines from serious injury or death. Gravely wounded as a result of his heroic action, Private First Class Simanek, by his daring initiative and great personal valor in the face of almost certain death, served to inspire all who observed him and upheld the highest traditions of the U.S. Naval Service. As always, stay safe, stay salty, devils, Semper Fi, and carry on.